Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we're back out of the range again with a Tikka T1X. Now, last time this was a factory rifle minus the jar trigger. The jar trigger is still on here, but we have a Criterion barrel pre-fit. Yes, a budget pre-fit from Whidden Gunworks. Now, I saw this email the day I got this rifle. It wasn't specifically meant for me. It was a marketing email. I did reach out to them, said, hey, I just got a Tikka T1X for the channel. I want to test this because I think you guys want to see what the budget offerings are. And I get for a lot of people, this is not considered a budget rifle, but when we're talking about precision 22s, this is on the lower end of the scale. So let's pair it with a budget barrel. We're going to shoot some random lots of Ely, 50-yard groups. Let's see how it does. All right, let's talk brass facts while we load up some ammos. This is random ammo. I don't know how this is going to perform. Could be really bad, could be really good. We're going to shoot 10 rounds per lot, 2 5-shot groups at 50 yards. Now, the last video we talked about this being a rifle that I would recommend to new shooters. And while there isn't quite the ecosystem around the Tikka T1X that there are like the CZ457, there are obviously options out there. There are pre-fits, you can get into chassis, all sorts of options. So we're going to explore those things. A little bit of admin notes. 50 yards, so the wind shouldn't be that big of a deal, but we do have some wind. It is up and down. Right now it's down about 2 to 3 mile an hour. It does get up to 10 or 12 mile an hour. So we might see a little bit of left or right windage in the groups. You know, we'll kind of play that by ear. I'll call that out if I see those. I am going to kind of cut through a lot of the shooting parts. I'm going to condense this so that you guys are able to kind of see the gun shoot the groups without having to spend 20 or 30 minutes to wait to watch me load every single round. So if we have some sort of failure to extract, something like that, I will show that. I will not cut that out. I'm not doing this to hide anything. It just makes the videos a little easier to watch for you guys. So again, 50 yards, it's actually just over 50 yards off the bench. We are shooting an EP5 Arkin. This is a 7 to 35. We obviously have the SkyPod. We obviously have the SkyPod up front, which, as some of you pointed out, it's kind of funny because the SkyPod cost is literally this bipod costs as much as this rifle. So we haven't done anything else. Like I said, jar trigger, and I'm not even gonna know which lots these are. This is all Ely match. I will let you know when we shoot the 1 box of team. So we're gonna shoot 4 lots of Ely match, 1 lot of Ely team, and we'll just see how she does. All right, we're just gonna start top left, and I'll make corrections if I need to as far as point of aim, point of impact. This will be cold bore here. Target 1. This is a way to open it up. All right, so we're gonna come right, 1, down 2, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim at the center, and then we're gonna go to like one of the corners. So on this one, I'm gonna shoot the top right corner of that box. Okay, wind was up a little bit on this last one and coming into this one. Not bad for the wind. All right, lot number 1. All right, target number 2, center. Pretty good. Top right. Yep. That was all wind. It is hitting me left side here about 7 or 8 miles an hour. Yep. Stacked that other one in there. Yeah. So I don't think it loved this lot. However, that wind is not helping. I mean, right now, it is blowing through here pretty hard. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. I've actually waited like 4 days to shoot this video. I've had this barrel, been waiting to shoot it, and this is the best wind day. It's just, this is March, April timeframe in North Carolina. It's windy basically every day. It's been averaging like 10 to 12, 13 miles an hour every day. So it is what it is. We'll give this a second. We'll see if it cuts down, and then, yeah, we'll get back into shooting. All right, target 3, 3rd lot. Wind's not perfect, but it did die down a little bit, maybe the best we're gonna get. All right, center of target 3, even though we got a little bit of stuff in there. All right, top right. So guys, as we load up the last of this ammo to shoot, I just want to say this is not indicative of the best that this thing could do. This is random ammo on a less than ideal day, but it's realistic. It's the conditions that, you know, I'm going to shoot this rifle in. It's condition you guys are going to shoot this rifle in. And I like to give you guys a realistic idea of what something can do, and what better way to do that than to come out here in the real world and shoot some groups. You know, are we going to see some ones today? No, probably not. I probably couldn't pull out the voodoo and catch the wind right to shoot ones, but for a rifle, for this cost, for this price point, you know, what we're seeing, pretty good. All right, this is the last lot of Ely match. We're going to start at target number 4. The first one on the last 2 lots has went like supersonic, followed by subsonic with the same point of impact. All right, we had one drop down low. Let's go top right. Pretty good. Try to shoot that one a little faster just because of the wind. I don't know what's up with that first round. This stuff I think is just right on the edge. Ely is pretty fast. And this barrel just seems to be right on the edge. Some of these lots are being supersonic. All right, we're gonna go to number 5. We're gonna put a couple tenths of left into this thing. Middle of 5. Oh, there's a wasp on the rail. We are 2 tenths low on the right side. Stop moving. I don't know if we got him. We might have been a little left. All right, back to the group. More to come on this, guys. I think, let me know down in the comments, but I want to do a budget build. I think this barrel is pretty good. Maybe I want to try one more barrel, something that's not a ton of money, but I definitely want to put this in a different stock. I think just swapping out of this Tupperware stock into something like maybe a KRG. We hopefully have more rifles to test coming your guys' way, more content, a bunch of cool videos that I want to make. So I appreciate you guys as always. Catch you on the next one.